What you gotta understand, man, people are hungry for the truth. And this is the thing in my situation right now. I'm hungry right now because I haven't eaten. Right? I think this is what I think. I'm gonna try to make an analogy here and see if it makes sense. Okay, so I'm hungry because I haven't really eaten today. I woke up kind of late. I'm in somewhat of a bad mood. You wake up late, you make kind of a bad decision. I haven't eaten. You're in a bad mood, right? Now, I'm gonna say for people that are hungry for the truth, at the same time are in a bad mood as well because they're not getting the fucking shit they're supposed to get. Like you're supposed to be getting um food in your body. You're supposed to be getting energy. You're supposed to be getting sustenance. If you don't, you're gonna feel upset. And at the same time, you're supposed to be getting truth. You're supposed to be getting what's real into your life. And if you're just filtering everything through something that's false or a lie or whatever, you're hungry for the truth. So you're literally, I'm not able to make as good of decisions, right, when I'm hungry. Like I'm distracted by my emotion. And I think that people who are living in some sort of lie, whether it's like a religious dogma, whether it's some sort of society, ideological thing, whether it's some like way of existing where they're just not in line with what's real and what's true. Um, I'm saying that in the universal sense, beyond what we can even tell. As much as that, when that alignment is so starved from someone, they're not going to be at their best, right? So you got to understand. I guess it's maybe to give somebody some grace. Whereas if they're not doing, if someone doesn't have the truth in their life, man, they're not going to be at their best. And then it's like you got to understand these people are lacking their maximum effect in the world. Like if someone's starving for the truth or hungry for the truth, they're not going to be able to do as good. Yeah, man, and I think that's kind of what it is. I think in my perspective, you can put it in kind of an analytical framework where you find yourself conjecturizing at what you think um, outcomes should be finding themselves arriving at to verify that conclusion. The conclusion itself is the conclusion that there is a starvation. I think all of the ills of humanity, man, if anyone acting out is hungry for the truth. Because if you're hungry, if you're fed, if everything's good, why the fuck would you ever act any type of way? And I think desperate people do desperate things. I think people get spiritually desperate as well. Well, I think even if someone is as rich as you could possibly be, as whatever you could ever want for materially in the world, if you're starving for the truth, if you're living a life, if you're if your family made your money on blood money, if you're a criminal, if you're in some sort of religious weird shit, if you're in a cult, if you're in a society that just wants to worship consumerism, that's a lie, right? Or to be told all of the things in society that we're told to believe that isn't true, people start to get a little out of your fucking. Maybe you're snapping at somebody. Maybe you're yelling at somebody. Maybe you said something to your wife you shouldn't have said. Maybe you fucking told the Uber driver to shut the fuck up because he was annoying you, and you were hungry, right? You can kind of, it's that commercial, right? Like, oh, you're hungry, have a Snickers, right? Or fucking, you're not yourself when you're hungry, have a whatever. You're not yourself when you're hungry for the truth. So I think like all of these people, all of these, the Muslim, we always talk about the Muslim world, like they're so fucking insane, whatever. I'm just talking about the radical aspects. Not everyone, obviously, but it's like these people are so hungry for the truth that they go insane. I really think there's something to that. I think there is something to that. I don't know. I'm not really scientifically nailing this down. I'm not pinning this up in a sense that it has a predication on like some sort of calculative or like really like numerical outcome. I'm not saying that it's like legitimately. I'm just saying that it's the same shit. You can feel it, and I can feel it, and so it's like, but it's hard to fucking show up, man. It doesn't really matter. Cause actually, here's kind of the thing too. It's like it's my job to get myself some fucking food. Go fucking set your life up in a way where you're getting. I need to go. I have a fucking burrito in the fridge right now, and I'm gonna go eat it, and I won't be as hungry. These people don't even try. They don't even know that they're starving, and that's the problem. It's a bunch of people. They're starving. They're dying of thirst. They don't even know it, and they're pissed and they're mad about it. So people who are living in that type of life, in those type of like information regimes, where they think that that's like they are just so starved from truth. They're not happy, man. You can see this in the modern world. The modern woman is starved from truth. She's told that she's supposed to be some like a fucking military fucking commander. A woman in this day and age is supposed to be a nurse, a military commander, a fucking mother, a caretaker, a fucking wife. She's supposed to be all this shit. It's just a lie. You're not supposed to be all that shit. You're supposed to be like a couple things in life. You can't be a CEO and a fucking babysitter. Like whatever one your thing is, you should be that. Because if someone's telling you you're supposed to be all that shit, you're that's a lie. And you're living in you're starving from the truth. The truth is that you are a certain thing. And you should embrace whatever it is. And I'm just using that as an example. It goes for anybody. If I'm telling myself I'm a great singer and I'm not, I'm gonna be pissed because people who are starving from the truth are not themselves. They're not acting like themselves because they're hungry, bro. Hungry people don't act like themselves. Think about that. They're not fed. They're not getting the fucking light of the world. They're not getting that spiritual fucking injection that gives us like some ability to live in an uncertain and unsettlingly aware, uncertain world. People can't handle that when they don't have the truth and they're starving for it. That's the real thing. And I'm fucking hungry. I'm gonna go eat this fucking burrito. Peace, y'all.